join me in the opening prayer. The energy of love is within us and is us. Whole and complete is the I am that we are. We awaken to the truth of our being. We will this be done within and without. May we come to recognize that we receive all that we give. We know that we have forgiven others when we forgive ourselves of all grievances held within our mind. May we not be led into temptation by the voice of separation, but instead may we transcend the illusions. For ours is the power, love, and peace of Christ consciousness found within each of us, who is but the perfect extension of the one mind and heart that is shared by all and is our birthright as the holy extensions of love itself. Our affirmation of faith: we believe in one God, the author and energy of all life, whose love sustains the universe and all things found within it. Our 5 principles: there is only one energy in the universe. That energy is love, at all times active in everyone, everywhere. 2, we are the divine energy of love, and that energy is found throughout the universe and in all things, whether seen or unseen. 3, we create our experiences by what we choose to think, feel, and believe, thereby establishing our responsibility for our own choices. 4, through opening our heart center, we connect with the energy of love and bring out the Christ within us. And 5, we express our desire to be of service when we live and demonstrate Christ consciousness in all our affairs.
Thank you, Miss Penny. And I'd like to welcome everyone who is here, to all those who are watching right now, and to all those who will watch later. Welcome to the Church of Christ Consciousness. We are here for those who truly are ready to live the truth of their being. Today I'm going to continue kind of like the series I've been doing. Today I'm going to discuss the law of responsibility. But I do want to start with one thing. Responsibility has nothing to do with self-blame or self-culpability. All right? What does responsibility have to do with? Well, first of all, let's look at what the law states. Most of you here, and some of you watching, have probably heard the law before. I say it quite frequently. Oops. The law of responsibility goes like this. You are responsible for everything you see and experience. You choose the feelings you would have. You determine the goals you would set. And everything that seems to happen to you, you asked for and receive as asked. You are responsible for everything you see and experience. In other words, because you want it, you see it. There is no other reason. Nothing is being done to us. It is being done by us. And that is the greatest gift you can give yourself, when you recognize you are doing it. Whatever the it is, whether it's positive or negative, however you choose to see it, good or bad. But what is responsibility? What does it really mean to accept responsibility? I've never shared this with anyone before, but I'm going to today. Responsibility is not what we think that it is. When you understand what true responsibility means, you will be amazed. You will be amazed at what responsibility is and how much easier it is to accept and to claim. Responsibility comes from the noun response, to make a response. All right? The verb to respond. To respond just simply means to answer. That's cool, but to answer what? When you take the word, you break the word down. It comes from the Latin respondere. Respondere. Re means again, to do again. Here's what most people don't recognize. It is that spondere in the Latin meant to become one with, to be united with, to own, to claim it. So what is responsibility when you look at the word, when you feel the energy of the word? Well, let's look back at the law. You are responsible for everything you see and experience. You choose the feelings you would have. Well, cool. So here's the deal. When you see it, it is your creation. Whatever it is that you're into in that moment, whether it is an experience or whatever it is that you are looking at, whatever it is that you're in the middle of is your creation. Most of us deny it because we believe that everything happens out here and then turns around and affects us. No, we are the cause. What we see out here is the effect. If what was out here was the cause, that would make us the effect, which would make us and render us powerless. We are not powerless. We are the creators of what we see and experience. So when we understand what our responsibility is, we recognize that in every moment we're to claim it. We're to claim it as ours. We're to become one with it. Recognize that everything that we see and experience is from us. We no longer deny what it is and claim that we are a victim. Rather, we claim our responsibility. This is our creation. And this holds true not only for individual things, but societal things as well. For we are all connected in the collective consciousness. And through that collective consciousness, we create what we see and experience within the society at large. We are responsible. We created it. Now, if we come up against something and we don't like it, that's our right. Our job is not to judge it. We're not to judge against it. But we are to do one thing. Accept it. Accept it, which then takes us into allow it. We created it. Do not judge against it. For the moment that you see something or you're in an experience and you judge against it, you are removing yourself from it and you are claiming to be a victim rather than the creator. From a standpoint of victimhood, we are powerless. We are not powerless, guys. We are the creators. We may not like what we've created, but nevertheless, we've created it. Now we have the opportunity to change it, both individually and collectively. But we cannot change that which we want to change until we accept our responsibility, until we recognize our oneness, that what we see and experience is coming from us. We don't have to run around telling everybody, oh, I'm responsible. I did this. I did that. You'll be surprised when you simply know that you are. When you know that you are responsible. That you are the creator. You don't run around claiming it, screaming it. You just simply be it. And everyone that will be around you will recognize. Because instead of being in conflict, which comes from being denial and having judged an experience, or some aspect of the experience, or some person within the experience, you're at peace. Because you allow everything to unfold within its natural order, not judging any aspect of it. Now, let's come back to responsibility, meaning to respond, which is to answer. So to answer the call. Whatever it is that you see and experience is calling to you. It is calling to each one of you. Whatever it is that you see is calling to you. It's calling for you to own it, to claim it, not to possess it, but to claim it as yours. And the moment you claim your responsibility, you claim what you see and experience, now you have the true power to change any aspect without judging. And that is responsibility. Leave you with a little story. God created the heavens and earth. And everything. And God accepted responsibility. In Genesis, He saw it was good. How often do you go out and look at what you've done and say, this is good? That is responding to the call. That is the response to the call. This is good. It is good. When He created light, it is good. When He did everything, it was good. Because He knew of His responsibility. He knew He was the creator. We're created in His image and likeness. That makes us co-creators as well. Not once did He deny any of His creations. God does not deny. He allows it to unfold in its natural course, but He does not deny it. So my question to each one of you that's here and watching, who will watch later, how many of your creations do you deny? You like saying, I didn't do this. I didn't create this. Someone else did. The problem is, if you see it in experience, it's your creation. Claim it. And when you say, this is good, what are you doing? One of the greatest principles in spirituality at that point. You are embracing it. And when you embrace your creations, you are welcoming them home. You are welcoming your creations home. Just as God calls you to welcome you home. It is time for us to welcome our creations home to us. And when we do, we are responding. Because to respond is to be love. It is to give love, just as the Creator, the source of all. We are to love, not to react. I love the law of responsibility because it reminds me to always remember who and what I am in truth, and to live that truth. So I ask each and every one of you, live the truth. Live your responsibility. Be responsible. Claim your creations. Love them. They're yours. And if you would like to change one, change it. But you can't do it from a place of victimhood. You can only do it from where the power is, recognizing your creatorship. So this week, look around you. Look at everything and see it with new eyes. See it with the eyes of a creator and welcome your creations home. And see how different you feel within here, for it will change everything. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us. To all those watching, those who will watch, thank you to everyone who is here. And now we will move into the meditation.
If you'll sit back and quietly get in tune with the music, and breathe in, I am, and breathe out. Breathe in, I am, and breathe out. Breathe in, I am, and breathe out. As we center for the morning meditation, let's reflect and center ourselves in the love of Christ as you know it to be. Leave your mind and come into your heart and observe the energy around you and with you. Feel the energy of eternal love. Feel the energy of the universal Christ. Bring it into your heart. Feel the peace that it brings. Release everything that is not peace and sit now and observe your heart and feel it. Now think about the busyness of your past week of your life. As you examine the activities that come into your mind, see if you feel that you are reacting or responding. And if you feel that you are reacting, forgive yourself, forgive it, and let it go. And if you feel that you are responding in the love of Christ, give thanks and move forward. And as we prepare to move forward with our week, let's give thanks for the love of the Father and be aware of that love. And know that you deserve that love. And you live your daily life by giving that love away. Because you can't outgive God. Express that love and find that love in all you do.
As we come to the end of the service, would you pray with me? Thank you, Father, for all that we are. Thank you for all that we receive. And thank you for all that we are able to give. We truly give and receive in love. Amen. And if you would like to know more about the church, please look at our Facebook page or go to our website at www.ulchurchofchristconsciousness.org. Thank you.